Hi guys, welcome back to Samara Builds. I'm building a better life, and right now it's really hard to do that. I'm struggling. Okay, let me just kind of start at the beginning here. As you guys know, my grandma passed away. She was more like a mother to me, so to say my grandma passed away just isn't enough. It's not enough. She was more than that to me. And I already posted a video about grief. Good grief. And if you watched that video and you thought, oh, I've been through the grieving process and it was a lot worse than what she's going through, or like not as beautiful of an experience, guess what? I'm there now. I'm now there. I'm now in the crap zone. I am recording this and posting this because, like I've talked about, I want to be really honest about my real life experience, what I'm actively going through, even though it's hard for me to talk about something when I'm in the middle of it. I promise one day I will get back to like regularly scheduled content of like building more stuff and like being more proactive in my life and just being more positive overall. But right now, that is hard for me. Yeah, so this is just very honestly what I'm going through right now. This is my honest experience, and it's hard. My pain I still feel for my grandma because I miss her so much is still so beautiful to me. Like I said, it's an expression of love, and I have so much love for her, and I know she had so much love for me, and that is so beautiful. And nothing else about my experience right now or anything else that I'm feeling takes away from that. I have, since my grandma died, I've had a lot of changes in my life. Like if you looked at my life from the outside, you might not be able to tell, but I have had a lot of changes. And I've had some really hard experiences with family members after my grandma passed away. Some of them have to do with my grandma and some of them don't. Either way, my grandma was my biggest support throughout my life. She was my biggest support. Even if she didn't like agree with what I was doing or understand what I was doing all the time, I always knew that she was in my corner and that I had someone that loved me truly unconditionally. True unconditional love from her. And now I have lost that. I've lost my biggest support. And like with the things that have happened with my various family members, groups, whatever, I feel like I've also lost a bigger part of my support system. And that's so painful. Like I said, I feel like my pain for my grandma is so pure. It's crystal clear. It's so pure. It's sharp, but it is, like I've said before, beautiful. And now all these other experiences have really like muddied everything, and I have no energy. I'm going to work and like still taking care of myself. Like I'm doing laundry, I'm cooking meals, but like I hardly have energy for things outside of that. And I'm so angry. I have, they talk about like the 5 stages of grief. I feel like that may have been debunked. I don't know. But anger is one of those stages. And I am in my anger stage, baby. I am fired up. And it's not an emotion that I'm like comfortable with, but it's one that I'm really trying to hold space for. One that I'm trying to let myself feel and process and do it in a healthy way, in a way that I'm not like lashing out at others. And I'm actually making a whole video about anger because I could wax poetic about it for a long time. Anyways, I'm angry. I'm so angry. When my mom died when I was little, me and my siblings, I mean, I guess I'll just speak for myself. I was not allowed to grieve in the way I should have. My dad married someone else very soon after, and we were to call her mom. And she was not warm-hearted and kind and compassionate. And I'll do a whole other video about like that experience. But, you know, after the death of my grandmother, I'm really trying to honor all of my feelings and really let myself feel what I need to feel and show myself kindness and compassion and love. You know, show myself all the things I wasn't shown by the people that should have shown it when my mom died. My grandma was all of those things for me and my siblings, but she couldn't be there all the time. And so I'm really trying to honor myself and my experience as I grieve such a beloved person to me. But honestly, I've had so much pain from these other experiences that I don't know what to do with it. I've been in therapy for so long. I have done so much work. I've gained so many tools in my toolbox. But I'm at a loss. Like, I've been so tempted to self-harm, and I haven't. And I'm really proud of myself. But that's like how low I've been lately. I'm not suicidal. Like, I know that that's not the answer, and it's not something that I'm tempted by. But it's been rough. It's been really rough. And I get so nervous that like me posting this, people are gonna be like, oh, you're so whiny. Like, we get it, it's hard, like talk about something else. But I'm talking about this for the people who have also been through the grieving process, where sometimes you feel like truly crazy, you feel insane. Like, I've been so angry that I've been like paranoid, and I've been so sad that I can't sleep. It's a humbling experience. It really is. It just shows me, not that I ever thought I'm perfect, not at all, not at all, not at all. But like I said, I've done so much work, and I've gotten all these tools in my mental health toolbox that I should be able to like get through anything with all the bells and whistles. And right now I'm slumping through it. Like, I'm going day to day right now. And that's okay. I have to remind myself that like, this is part of it. This is part of it. This is part of the human experience, is sometimes going through things that are so hard, you don't know how you're gonna get through them. And I know I will get through this day by day. I know there is a light at the end of this. I know I will continue to find moments of happiness and more and more support and love. Right now it's just hard, and that's okay. If you have been through the grieving process, if you're in the grieving process, let me know. Like, even though like I live with siblings who also lost their mom, you know, I have a lot of family close by. Just like I said, things have been so weird with my family that sometimes I feel so alone. And things have gotten better with some family members, but I still like, I'm still struggling. I'm still having a hard time. And if you're having a hard time, I'm so sorry. My cup is like empty right now, but my heart is with you if you're also going through a hard time. Sometimes I just want to like fast forward to when I'm gonna just be okay again. But that's not fair to me. That's not fair to my grandma. That's not fair to life. You know, life is still happening, and like I said, I know I can find happy days and moments and still feel the warmth and love and support from the people who are still in my support group. Hug your loved ones close. Treat yourself good. Stay hydrated. Eat a healthy thing. Go for a walk. Journal. Be kind to yourself. If you've watched this far, thank you so much. Please like this video, comment, subscribe. I really love this YouTube channel. It sparks joy. It brings joy to my life. And I read every comment. I notice every like, and I really appreciate it. It warms my heart. It really does. So keep it up. Send this to somebody you know that's grieving so we can grieve together. Like, there's that movie Midsummer, I don't know how to say it. And there's that scene where the main character is grieving. She's found some things that are worthy to cause grief. And the women in this community grieve with her in a very physical way. And I want that. I don't want to make other people cry, but I feel like community is so important. It is one of the most important things, and it's something I feel like we have kind of lost in our modern day. And, you know, through COVID, I think we lost a lot of those things, and it's so important to bring them back. And we can bring them back in a myriad of different ways. And I think online can be great too. So let's grieve together. Thank you guys.